Pippen getting the ball with the shot clock winding down. There's 7 seconds on the shot clock. Michael decides not to drive it, see what he's got with the jump shot first, as the Chicago bench glad to see Michael get off. So they're going to start thinking about maybe just relying with that jump shot.
But it was a very quiet 11 of 22. Michael shut down.
The Sonics today.
Scottie Pippen.
When he's got a small defender, give him some room to get to the hoop. He can just overpower. Perfect basketball. And the good ball movement by Chicago continues. They've got 10 baskets and 8 assists, and the people in Chicago are ecstatic.
Well, this crowd has been to Coach Jordan Hart. On the floor, beautiful pass. Rodman.
They did not do that out in Seattle.
Hits from downtown.
Really put a beautiful arc on that shot to get the first one, and Michael is so in tune anytime around the basket, feeling the defense, finding the open man, and Scottie Pippen appreciates that kind of basketball.
Nice. Rodman.
Now there's that pass you wanted, Bill. As for Jordan.
Here's Jordan. To bring it up and hit the rim, so they got the new 24. Kukoc. The movement. Pippen slicing his way, trying to feed off the long way, but it was called for a charging foul.
You're the best player on your team.
Nice lead pass. Jordan rejected by Kemp. What a play by Kemp. How often do we see that? And here's Kemp at the other end.
Dennis Rodman doesn't have to worry about him so much as an offensive player. You do have to worry about him on the offensive glass, but no way he can get it there, as Shawn Kemp made sure nothing doing for Michael Jordan. And then Shawn Kemp, who's been shooting the jump shot really from the perimeter very well. And Phil Jackson before the game, come fourth quarter, if you're having...
Michael Jordan.
Rikowski up front with Kemp and Schrempf. In the backcourt, Payton. So Payton opens up by hitting the three. Got the step on Rikowski. Jordan with the putback.
Defensive rebounding.
Shot clock at 4. Oh, what a shot by Gary Payton.
Well, after terrific...
I don't know how that was not a traveling violation.
And still hits the three. Forget about the shoelaces.
Great scorers in the history of basketball when they do not have their shot good.
4 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here tonight, Hawkins broken out. And here's Pippen leading the 3-on-2 as they spread the floor. Pippen for Rodman on the right. And it counts.
Well, Dennis Rodman doing what he does best, work on the offensive glass. Nobody gets a body on him. Frank Rikowski loses him right on the doorstep. Dennis Rodman finishing one off. And then you get the rare 3-on-2 fast break.
A 15-point lead.
Dennis Rodman, who's been doing everything here in the third. This has just become a clinic for Chicago at the basket. Michael Jordan so ecstatic.
But his third quarter's over.
Pass, Payton finding Perkins.
You're only going to win if you attack with your strength.
Fires the three. He has 14 points. Here's Kerr over Perkins. A three for Steve Kerr.
But he just dangled it out there, and Detlef came in and hammered it.
It's such a difficult cover for Rusty out there.
And with this lineup for Seattle, Chicago's going to be able to get to the hoop.
Kukoc from the three. Tony Kukoc
working the triple post. You see the action away from the ball, the antithesis of what Seattle does. The split on the ball side, the screen down on the weak side, everybody involved for the Chicago Bulls.
Dennis Rodman receiving an ovation as he sits down with 18 rebounds and again 11 on the offensive boards to equal an NBA Finals record. He got 5. Pippen. 1:25 to go. Wingate, and the Bulls now lead 84. The Michael Jordan comeback will be completed. Here is Jordan kicking it out. Pippen. We are just under 1 minute remaining, and the Bulls will have won their 4th title. Season.
Chicago Stadium, the old building, one of the loudest in all of sports. The United Center, I think, has finally come of age. They have reached the level with this crowd, and they played a major part in this victory tonight.
Well, Eric Snow walks it up with time running out. Down to 10 seconds. A three-pointer for Prep. 87-75, and we're in the final second. The Chicago Bulls have won the 95-96 NBA championship. Make it 4 in 6 years as they defeat the Sonics 87-75. And they are going wild in the Windy City. Championship for Dennis Rodman, his 3rd after the 2 with Detroit. And the Bulls are able to, as Michael Jordan has often said, complete the picture. Michael Jordan, we're told, has won Most Valuable Player honors for this final series. It was not a particularly good shooting series for Michael, and he finished tonight only 5 of 19, but 11 of 12 at the line, 22 points, but also had 7 assists.
And the first time in the history of the NBA that one player has won the regular season Most Valuable Player, All-Star Most Valuable Player, and NBA Finals. A tremendous accomplishment by Michael Jordan.
The questions in terms of contract signing involving Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman. On the other side of the ledger, George Karl of the Seattle Sonics. We will have the presentation of the championship trophy in just a moment. An emotional moment for Michael Jordan. The tears are flowing. We'll be talking with Michael in just a few moments, and I would think there is a tie-in with his late dad on this Father's Day, 1996.
The 2 losses in Seattle, was there even a tinge of worry coming in tonight?
We were never worried. We had these people to come home to, home crowd. That's right, home cooking. We knew we'd win it right here.
The atmosphere in this building speaks for itself. We don't want to put a damper on it in any way, but this is a question that has to be asked. Do you expect to be back here as you go for 2 in a row and 5 overall next year?
They want me back. If the management wants me back, I'll come back. It's got to be right. It'll be right.
And now let's go to Ahmad Rashad, who's with Michael Jordan.
All right, thanks, Bob. Michael, I know that the first one was sweet, but how much sweeter was this one?
Well, you know, I can't even put it in words. My father's there, what it means to me. I know he's watching. To my wife, and to my kids, and to my mother, my brothers and sisters. This is for Daddy. I'm very happy for him.
Now, you had said, Michael, that of all the accomplishments that you've made, that this may be the accomplishment. Why?
Well, this goes right up there to having my kids. My kids are the most important things to me, my wife, my family. But next to them, this is going to mean a lot to me because of what it symbolizes, which is my father on Father's Day. It means a big deal to me.
Now, you remember just a couple of years ago that early flight to Indiana where it all started. Now, all of a sudden, it looks like this is a culmination.
It's been a long road. You know, it started from scratch. You know, I had a lot of support from my teammates, from my family. I'm just happy for the city of Chicago. I'm sorry I was out for 18 months, but I'm happy I'm back to bring a championship back to Chicago.
I know this is what you're pointing for, but as we look back at the baseball, we were talking the other day that you've almost forgotten about that. Seems like years ago.
I haven't truly forgot it. You know, those minor leaguers meant a lot to me. They really got me back on the road of thinking basketball. They showed me the genuine attitude that you have when you're playing a sport that you truly love. So I give a lot of gratification to the minor league organization, the White Sox organization for giving me that inspiration. But it's always great to come back and play in Chicago.
All right, Michael, congratulations to you on a great year and way to bring it to a win.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go over to Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmad. I'm here with Dennis Rodman. They're chanting your name now. Rodman, did you simply impose your will there in the third quarter with all those rebounds and 5 points?
Well, I just think, say one thing. I just thank Chicago for having me in the city. And a lot of people never gave me any credit to be in this situation where I am today. But I proved them all wrong again, so, you know.
Did you have some doubts? Did you think maybe, Dennis, this wouldn't work out as well as it has?
No, you know, I'm just happy to be here with somebody, with a city that likes to see someone work their ass off. And, I just like to give back to the people.
Everybody wants to know about next year. There's been some questions. Do you feel as though you're going to be back here next year?
I don't know. It's just up to I promised the people one thing, and I think I did it tonight. Hopefully that's what they want.